That's about as American as it gets, bro.
It's American.
Is this thing on?
Check 1 2 1 2.
It's fucking crazy.
They're invincible, indestructible, and he's living for like 10,000 years.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hunt for Greatness podcast.
I got it for free.
Yeah. I
Nice
can see
dick,
why.
dude.
Bro, thank you.
I think are we
Thank
on? Are
you.
we on the air?
I guess.
I think we're on.
Bro, fuck.
Hey, welcome,
Thank you.
welcome to the Hunt for Greatness podcast, everybody. I was just saying some not homosexual shit to Bradley, and
It's fine.
I'm just is it
Fine. Yeah, of course
it's okay?
It's
All
always
right.
okay.
All right, well, let me introduce myself, the most important person on this podcast, Alex Hunt, everybody. Thank you. And then the second most important person, first in the world, but second on this podcast.
Right.
I mean, first where it matters,
Yeah.
you know? Oh, here we go. All right,
This thing
so.
on?
Oh, yeah. Amanda Benson said, hey, gay Bradley. Elaine Walton said, hey, y'all.
Oh, God.
Okay, boss lady. Oh, yeah,
Hello.
we're doing like we'll try to do this interactive thing. So, I
Wow.
mean, I can see stuff on here, but if we hook
Yeah.
your computer up
Yeah.
to the screen, I mean, oh, it's on. Does it sound low in your headphones?
Yeah.
It's on. I can hear you fine.
Oh, perfect.
I think we need to do a little adjusting with
tweaking.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
before episode. This is episode 99.9, everybody. And no, Anthony Cochran, we do not want to see your wiener, buddy. Well, Bradley might.
No.
Okay.
It's a hard no.
I was speaking for both of us when
Yeah.
I said that.
It's a strong pass.
I was just telling Bradley about this movie called Bone Tomahawk. And, dude, if there's a name of a movie any more badass than that, please let me know now.
Can't think of one.
Dude, I mean, it's even incorporated in the movie multiple times.
Really?
That's the only thing I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you name the movie Bone Tomahawk, there's got to be at least one
You would think. You would hope.
Bone Tomahawk.
For sure.
What were we talking about when you... Oh, dude, let's talk about The Outsider. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't think there's many people on that yet.
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a sleeper, but like that's what you call like appointment TV. Like people make sure they watch that on Sunday nights. HBO is famous for that too.
Like
with
having the-
Oz, yeah, with like having the end of the week banger, you got to watch. Like you have to watch it.
Well, they had Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but years before that, they had Oz.
I don't remember that. What show is that?
Oz is all about
It's-
the prison. It was like
Was it good, though?
20, hell yeah, it was good. It
I
was
mean,
like over,
how
it was
good?
Like over 20, bro.
I mean, how...
Go back and watch.
I don't
It's
have
really
time.
good.
How many seasons?
It's like 4 or 5.
That's
I
a
think.
big commitment,
Oh my
dude.
God,
Huge
dude. Are you
commitment.
kidding
Dude,
me?
when somebody tells me to go watch something and there's
Yeah.
already 5 seasons,
Yeah.
I can't commit. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'll commit. I just got to check it off though. Like I'll put it on the list.
Yeah.
Oz, The Wire.
Yeah, The Wire's good.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of biased
Yeah.
because hey, everybody, me and Bradley's thinking about starting a podcast with just, oh, shit. Look, okay, so
What?
Facebook Live, you lose audio and shit. You ever watch anything like that?
Yeah, sort of.
Like it's like cuts in and out and
Yeah.
shit. I'm always afraid to watch people's Facebook Lives because I don't want them to know I'm watching.
I don't either.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll tune in. I'll be like,
it
wait,
gets real weird because like most of the people, it'll only be like you'll click on it and then you'll see like the number like 2, and they're looking and it's like you and 2 other people and they're like, oh, hey, shout out to Brad, and I'm like, click off. Nope.
It's kind of odd, ain't it?
It really is.
I mean, that's just my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Which I guess it's really not a popular opinion. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want you. I
doesn't
don't want you to
seem-
know I'm watching either.
I mean, can I go in Ghost?
I
Do we
don't
have a
know.
Ghost option here where I can go
they
in?
should have that. They should.
And that's
have that,
even
though.
creepier. Is it not?
No.
Is it?
No.
Think about it, though.
Well.
Is it creepier?
I mean,
Whoa,
Yeah.
dude, newsflash.
Yeah.
Did you see they mentioned my man on JRE?
who?
Rafael Lovato Jr. talking about John Salter deserves the title shot
No.
on JRE, son.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, because...
What, on the MMA episode?
Yeah, so Rafael
Yeah.
Lovato Jr. went on there, and he said he has some huge brain issue, and he can't fight anymore, and he's the belt. He's the
Oh,
champ
he's
at
the
185, yeah.
No shit.
So he got, at the end of the podcast, with about 4 minutes to go,
Yeah.
he was like, John Salter deserves a title shot. I thought that was so fucking cool, dude.
Yeah.
So I recorded it and tagged
sent it to
Salter.
him?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And then he added it to his story.
That's what's up.
Anthony Cochran, this is my buddy, he said, I could watch you ladies watch me all night.
That's right.
Hey,
I mean,
hey, if you're okay with it,
I'm okay with it.
we're okay with it. All right, guys?
Yeah.
It is kind of crazy. Like, you can. It reminds me
Yeah.
of Black Mirror a little
I mean,
bit.
yeah. I mean, you know what the crazy thing about Black Mirror is a lot of shit is starting to remind me of Black Mirror.
Yeah, dude.
Like they got a lot of it right.
They did.
Yeah, I
And
know.
that's scary.
I know.
What about the drone dog one?
I mean, there's
There's
and
already drones.
That's crazy too because that was one of the more like it's all kind of science fiction, you know what I mean? But like that felt to me more based in fantasy than reality. And when you think about it, like that's almost more realistic to think of happening than some of the other shit,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, there's already drones.
Yeah, of course there's already drones. And then you add a little bit of artificial intelligence into it and it's shit goes haywire like it always does.
Facial recognition, we already have that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I was talking about it with Jessie I work with, and she was watching Black Mirror for the first time.
So
And
creepy.
she would text me I knew she was in a different episode because she's like, "Oh, this happened," and like there was one where the one with the redhead where it was like the whole society is based on your ranking and people give you 5
That's
stars.
realistic.
Like, that's fucking really
That
realistic.
episode to me, I did not like.
No, I mean, I didn't think it was a great episode.
But what about the one where she could read your thoughts? Like, you could touch somebody or whatever, and you could see everything they seen, and the woman knew her husband had cheated, or the man knew the woman had cheated on him. Did you see that one?
Was that the one with the bees?
Nah, that was the drone bees.
The
That
drone
shit
bees
was crazy, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to think which one you're talking about.
There was like some episode where the woman had cheated on her husband, and he could touch her.
Wait. Was she with the cop?
I think so.
And she killed she killed the guy
No, that was a good one though.
with the
That was a really good
the blonde hair. She had short blonde
one.
hair.
Yeah.
That was a good
That
one.
was a really
Yeah,
good. That was
that was
probably
a
one
good
of my
one.
favorite ones.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit was nuts.
Because that didn't feel like it was like that didn't even really feel like Black Mirror. That just felt like, man, she fucking killed this guy, and how's she
Yeah.
gonna get out of it?
Yeah.
Bro, the best episode in my opinion, the museum.
Very good.
The
But you need to
music-
watch all of them before you watch that.
I mean, not really though. Like
That's the one you need to watch after, to me, because it ties all of them in.
it ties them in, but like if you watch it just on its own, like
Still makes
this
sense.
shit's not gonna be confusing.
Still makes sense.
Right. No, but for real, it was like season 2. It's where the kid and the guy get sent on the wild goose chase through the text. And at the end, like the kid's got to like fight this other person to the death,
And he ends up being a pedophile.
and he ends up being a pedophile.
Or like a child watches child pornography
yeah,
or
that's
something.
what I'm saying. That was a really good twist. Like I watched it, I was like, damn.
Who the fuck directed that?
I don't know. It was a really
Dude.
good episode.
But the 3 new ones with Miley Cyrus and shit,
None
they
of them
weren't
were
as good.
I'll tell you which one I did like.
Keep
was,
talking. I'm gonna flip that screen around.
Yeah, I liked the Striking Vipers episode.
What is that? Which one was that?
It was the one with the 2 black guys and like they were gay in the video game, but like they weren't gay in real life.
But they were kind of gay in real life, though.
Yeah, but like
had to be kind of gay.
but see, that's the thing is you didn't know. Like there was even the one point where they met up and the guy's like, "Just fucking kiss me, bro," and like they couldn't do it.
They fought. They fist fought.
Yeah,
Didn't they?
yeah. He's like, "Just fucking kiss me, bro."
Nah, dude, you're gay. Make
Yeah,
out with me
right.
now.
But like as soon as they got into the video game, they start going at it. It was really weird. But that was the only one that didn't seem like ridiculously like the Miley Cyrus episode was fucking super corny and stupid.
Oh, here we go. We can talk about this. So my buddy said, serious question, and I'm done. Have you ever seen or met a sober painter? By painter, what do you mean? Somebody who paints houses, or like somebody
plenty
who
of 'em.
paints? Because I'm sober and I paint like pictures and shit. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't think that.
We know some sober painters.
Yeah, I
we
was
know
gonna say,
a
I
lot
don't
of
think
sober
getting-
people.
I don't
though.
think getting fucked up is a prerequisite to paint.
Yeah, he's got to be talking about painting houses, or is he talking about like this
He's
type
talking
of
about
shit,
paint. I think he's talking about that.
like this?
I mean, I'm just guessing.
Yeah, maybe
But
so. But yeah, we have met sober painters.
I have.
We know a few.
Yeah.
I'm one actually.
Well.
If that's what you, I'm jacked up on that
I
coffee.
am too. Yeah,
I feel like I did cocaine. I feel like that
Yeah.
coffee's liquid cocaine.
it is.
I got a espresso machine,
Yes.
and we've been just getting jacked on espresso. Me and Bradley are talking about starting our own podcast, like something else where we can roll down a banner and just do something. So tell me in your like, all right. So what are you envisioning? Just tell me your vision. I want to hear it.
Oh, I mean, I don't have a vision. I mean, it's
You
basically.
gotta have a vision, Bradley.
It's not really going to be anything different than what you and I do on. I've been on this like probably 20 times
Yeah.
now, and I think
Who would have thunk?
the back and forth is good, and I just think that like this for the viewers or whatever, like this is something that we hit each other up and say, hey, you want to do a podcast? Sure. It's not exactly fucking put together or anything.
We
I
can
come
never
over-
say no.
right.
just-
We can't. We can't.
Just for everybody's, we can never tell each other no.
But
Make out with me,
like,
bro.
Well, no, I won't.
We're not supposed to say no,
Yeah,
dude.
Well,
I said you had a nice dick.
yeah, and I thanked you.
Before we started the podcast,
know,
I
but-
said that.
and
After
I
I said how important I am.
And
I mean, before that.
right? I'm just saying, but like I said, thank you, and I thought that was enough. I hoped it was enough.
I mean, it was kinda.
You're not even in that shot.
Oh, am I not?
Fuck
Holy
no.
shit,
Yeah,
dude.
fucking
Hey,
hot.
as long as we
Keep going,
Hey.
bro, keep going.
Hey, let me get closer to.
It's a
He just
small
wanted me to
scope.
get closer to him. That's all it was.
So anyway, for our show, I think it would be something maybe a little more planned out, and we have, we come from two relatively different and yet kind of similar worlds, so it would be something that would maybe be a little more put together with topics and
I like that.
viewpoints and stuff like that. This is kind of just us having fun.
I'm down to do a
bullshitting.
little research.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a
Yeah.
podcast on the Las Vegas shooter soon. Just
Really?
about all the bullshit behind
Oh,
that.
isn't it crazy? You don't fucking hear word one about that anymore.
You really don't.
Or the Orlando shooter, but the Vegas shooter was a little more fucking like sketchy the way that all kinda
Super
got
sketchy. What do you
hushed up.
mean, dude?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Dude, why would you? All right, we'll do a podcast about it. We'll do it. We'll do it. But look, so do you ever listen to Tinfoil Hat podcast?
No,
Fantastic.
I've heard.
It's Sam Tripoli,
Yeah,
which I really like. You would like Sam Tripoli, dude. He's like, he reminds me of you a little bit.
nice.
He's just like a
Gotta
little
be a
loud, a little bit loud,
Yeah.
but just really into. He reminds me of if me and you had a baby, which
Yeah.
we could maybe
One day,
at some point.
one day.
So if me and you had a baby, it would be Sam Tripoli.
Yeah,
I feel like
you're gonna carry the baby because I don't want it to wreck.
I
my
can't.
finger.
I'm just my back. And
I don't want.
like,
No.
like, I
no, don't come at me with that shit. You're gonna carry the baby.
You got to be the carrier, dude.
No.
Sometimes you got to take one for the team,
Yeah,
Brad.
but you got the birthing hips, and
Birthing hips, dude.
yeah.
Really, dude.
you got that wide berth, bro.
All right, dude. I lied. I got a real strong back. I'll carry the kid.
Carry the kid. Good.
Got you.
All right. Good. See, good.
I mean, I was built to carry a child.
You fucking were.
I'm just saying, dude. Like,
No,
I
I'm
got
not.
childbirthing hips
That's
where
what
I
I'm
could
saying. You're not gonna get any disagreement from me.
all I got to do is you just got to coach me through my breathing. That's all you got to do. Trust me, dude. I've had a
Yeah.
kid. All you got to do is
yeah.
say, breathe, hon.
Yeah.
Just breathe and push that thing out.
I can
Dude,
do
how
that.
weird is that you can grow a baby in a person
Yeah.
and then that baby becomes a male or a
Another
female,
person.
or it's a girl baby and that baby can one day have another person.
Yeah. It's been happening for a long time too.
How weird is that,
I
dude?
mean, yeah. It's a miracle.
Dude, how did the first person get? How did it get?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how was it? Like, how'd it happen?
I don't know.
Where did it come from?
I mean,
Was it a baby or was it a full-grown adult?
oh, it was a baby.
So how did a baby raise itself in the wild, dude?
Well, I mean,
Explain that.
look, I'm not
I'm in the mood to fuck around tonight
yeah,
if you
for
hadn't
real,
figured
'cause
that
I'm
out.
not like a theology or anthropology professor, so that's gonna be tough for me.
Yeah, he was talking about houses.
Yeah. Oh, plenty of them.
House painter.
Yeah, plenty.
Yeah,
of
we
them.
know a lot of sober house
like a
painters.
lot of them.
Sorry, my shit wasn't keeping up. I thought that I was Hunt's birthing cunt. He said Hunt's birthing cunt.
Bro, if the shoe fits.
Just wear it.
If the shoe fits, wear
Just
it.
fucking wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, how? So it had to be an adult, bro, because a baby couldn't raise itself in the wild. Who's going to feed a baby, dude?
Nah.
You think a baby just came out like with a spear and shit? Like,
I mean, but like, look, so,
babies don't
no.
have teeth, dude. How are they going
No.
to chew up meat that they hunt?
well, I think it's, obviously, I believe in evolution. So, like, I think gradually we descended from apes. So, like, I think, like, an ape probably, and I don't know where an ape came from, but, like,
Had to come from somewhere, right?
had to come from somewhere.
So, ape.
Don't they all come from the dinosaurs?
Yeah, but baby dinosaur? How's a baby dinosaur going to raise itself without the teat of its mother? Baby, aren't dinosaurs mammals, dude? Or are they reptiles?
I think they're reptiles.
Okay, so reptiles.
Or birds. I think that's like the new wave since like the 90s.
Like,
Reptiles are birds are like dinosaurs are bird descendants.
yeah, like all like reptiles had feathers.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Well,
even
I don't know about all of them. I'm not a paleontologist either.
it's kind of weird. Okay, if you look at a bird skeleton, how little their arms are,
Yeah.
like T-Rex,
Yeah.
little arms.
There you go.
What if a T-Rex could fly at some point?
Terrifying,
Very terrifying, dude.
you know?
What if there was still dinosaurs walking around and shit?
Terrifying.
Dude, what's the scariest dinosaur? I just want to know what. Think about it because
I don't know.
just think about it.
Probably a
think.
velociraptor.
Dude! I was thinking the same
Probably,
thing, bro.
Only because they're smaller than a T. Like a T-Rex is like a fucking giant, like a skyscraper. But a velociraptor is a lot smaller, faster, and agile.
Dude, a velociraptor. Dude, only thing I can think about is in Jurassic Park
Yeah.
when the tall grass was up and they're
Dude.
walking through the tall grass and it just starts yanking them down. Velociraptor is the absolute scariest fucking dinosaur of all. For sure, dude. T-Rex can't even see that good. So you just don't move. Remember Jeff Goldblum? You don't remember Jeff Goldblum.
Don't you dare put
You
that
don't
on my
remember
name.
Jeff
I don't remember
Goldblum,
Jeff
motherfucker.
Goldblum.
When he sits there on the toilet and the T-Rex
Hell yeah.
boom and just throws him.
No, that wasn't.
That was Jeff Goldblum.
No,
that was Jeff Goldblum.
That was the fucking lawyer was sitting on the toilet.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, bro.
Jeff
Don't
Goldblum
fucking
threw
come at
the
me like
he
that.
threw the
Like, I
flare.
don't know my
Jeff
Jurassic
Goldblum
Park.
threw the flare and the T-Rex.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was the lawyer. He was scared and he was hiding out.
All right, Anthony Cochran said, "Who was the first person to look at a pecker and be like, I'm gonna suck that motherfucker?"
That's a good question.
Dude.
What are the name of your descendants?
What? What does that mean, dude?
Maybe they were the first.
Dude, do not put that on me, son. Do not. I wish we could do a blood test right now and run it on this table and figure out where our descendants came from.
What? How?
I'm afraid to spit in that swab and send it off to Ancestry, dude.
No, I want to do it. I think
Yeah,
it'd be
but
cool.
but I think it's just a way for them to put you in a fucking
Bro,
database, dude.
My
and
DNA's already in fucking
How,
3
though?
databases.
How?
Felon.
Yeah, but fingerprint?
DNA.
That's
the
not
whole
it.
way.
They dude. They
Yeah,
need
bro.
more than that.
They
He
got-
said, "Got him" when you said that.
yeah.
Dude, they need more than a
Bro,
fingerprint.
no, I've taken at least 3 swabs in my life. They got me.
Oh, they swabbed you.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yes.
What the
I'm on file all the way.
You might as
Yeah.
well send it off to Ancestry, dude.
I mean, they probably got it somewhere.
I would like to us both do that and do
Yeah.
a podcast about our ancestry.
Get our results.
Yeah,
Open them up here on the podcast.
open them up on the
Oh,
podcast.
shit.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I know.
I'm full of them.
I mean, you got a couple of them.
I got a few.
Eh.
Dude, the Vegas Shooter podcast would be a good one. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do some research like
I'll
I
do some
did for
research on that.
Epstein.
We gotta bring Jeff back.
I told Tim he could do it, but we got 4 mics.
Yeah. That'd be good.
We got 4 mics
got
now.
4 mics
It's in that
now.
box. You see that? Streaming podcasting pack, son. Get you fucking some. That's all you need. It's $135. Don't tell the general public.
Got it.
Then we'll have to listen to everybody talk.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
I just want to hear us
I do too.
and Rogan.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
He's all right.
Yeah.
We're real good, though.
Yeah.
I mean, better than everybody.
Better than most.
It's just taking the world a while for us.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's not gonna happen overnight.
I got 250 subscribers on YouTube. I just messaged people and was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, subscribe. Hey,
Yeah,
will you
just
please subscribe?
subscribe.
I'll suck you off. Please. I'll touch your penis."
Well,
That's just what I had to. Dude, you got to suck your way to the
you
top.
only
sometimes,
got 255 from that.
Dude, you got to suck your way to the top.
Damn.
I just want to know who my dad is. I don't care if he's I don't care if he's a cock sucker or not. That's what Cochran said.
Yeah.
Dude, your name has cock in it, dude.
Yeah.
You're a cocksman. You're a true cocksman.
Cocksman.
You
Yeah.
Riley, you're a cocksman.
I am.
You are, dude. I mean,
To the bone.
you're a cocksman to the boner, dude. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about Kobe Bryant.
All right. I mean, it's
What's
fucking
up?
sad, bro.
What's up with that, dude?
It's sad.
I'm not that sad.
How about
Just
you
saying.
know what's going on with
It's
Ari?
sad, kinda, but not
With
really.
Ari?
Was he telling jokes about Kobe?
Yo, you don't know about what happened to Ari Shafir.
Tell me.
So Ari Shafir, for those out there in podcast land, Ari Shafir is a comedian, and he every time a celebrity dies, he celebrates their death with a terrible joke. And
I love it.
He basically tweeted out like as soon as he heard, like, good, I'm glad he's dead. A rapist is dead, and da 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 da.
Well, he was accused of rape.
He was accused of rape. He was. Accused.
What was the deal with that?
So
So that's all Ari Shafir said?
yeah, bro.
That was it? Can we
They-
pull the tweet up? Can we see the tweet? Was
I
it a
fucking
tweet?
Deleted Twitter. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. It's
I
probably
fucking
on
hate it.
Google.
yeah.
Twitter's so whack to me.
I tried for like.
I can't get into it.
Yeah, I couldn't
There's no
do it.
pictures.
Bro, but his agent dropped him. They canceled dates. Like, he was supposed to play at like the Comedy Store, and they fucking shut it down because people were fucking sending death threats to the Comedy Store.
Oh, my
Like, this has
God.
destroyed his career.
Oh, my
like,
God.
people are not playing
About the Black
Kobe,
Mamba, son.
about Kobe dying. Yeah. Look, it's sad. Look. So
It's a comedian, people.
for real.
Let them say whatever they want.
Absolutely.
Just let them say what they want. What are you thinking?
Like Gary. So the comedian Gary Owen, who's like real. He's like the one white guy. Like he's a white comedian, but like he is like every black person's favorite white comedian.
Yeah.
Not to be insensitive if that's insensitive, but like that's his thing. You know what I mean? And he went on Instagram and he like issued a plea to Ari for him to apologize. And I'm like watching it and I'm like, bro,
do you know who you're talking
who
to?
the
First
fuck,
of all,
who
dude?
the fuck are you as a comedian? How are you going to try and get another comedian to cop a plea to the judge? Like,
You should know more than anybody else that comedians should be able to say whatever
yeah,
they want.
exactly. And
They're
like,
telling jokes.
it's a fucking joke.
It's not serious.
Exactly.
It's not serious. I just don't understand.
Especially considering that he has a history of doing this every time somebody dies. Like, bro,
Like
he
Brody
just-
Stevens, I'm sure he did
Yeah,
it.
and that was his friend.
Probably Anthony Bourdain, he probably
For
did it.
sure. For sure.
Oh,
But look, Kobe, here's the thing is I used to always think he was.
What,
I
the
thought-
rapist?
Yeah, I thought he did it.
Well, I mean, what was the whole story behind
So
that?
the story was that he was in Colorado one night. See, here's the thing that gets sketchy about it was that the fact that he lied and then he would like tell what could have possibly been a half truth. Like he said he never did anything with the girl, but then he was like, yeah, I did, and I lied because I didn't want my wife to find out, and da 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 da. And like
He tied her up, right?
Well, I don't think that he ever admitted to any of that. He admitted eventually to there being a consensual.
Which is not rape.
No, but
So
she
was
cried.
accusing him of rape.
Yes. And so there's like a lot of, you know what I mean? Like
Who doesn't want to fuck Kobe Bryant?
I'm saying like, and he's one of the biggest. Like she could have been, and this again, I'm not trying.
This
to
is
sound
purely speculation,
I'm not
and we
trying
don't
to
know what we're fucking talking
I'm
about.
not trying to sound insensitive, but like she could have been looking for a check.
I would be.
I would too.
I'm not even gay,
I
and
would
I
too.
would do whatever
Yeah.
it took to suck Kobe
And
Bryant.
then so other people are like, bro, Kobe didn't rape that girl. Like Kobe could fuck any girl he want to, and da 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, I mean that sounds good, but like when you become a celebrity, you're in a position of power that you're probably not used to being told no. So like maybe that happened.
Very true.
Maybe that happened.
Very true.
You know what I mean? And then the lying about it, and it's like I can understand. You know what I mean? Like Kobe's got a gorgeous wife. She just had a baby. You know what I mean? Yeah, he fucked up and he didn't want to tell her. You know, and they paid her off.
My buddy said when she said no, he thought she meant she wanted to be talked into it. Which, I mean, could be true.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes.
I mean, that...
I don't want to say too
Well,
much.
that...
You know?
I mean, that's sometimes the way I think, honestly. If
Yeah,
a girl
like-
tells you no, they're playing hard to get.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, no doesn't.
But if they're like, no, don't touch me, that means do
right,
not touch them.
Exactly, right. Like, no.
It's like, nah, I don't know if I should... You
Yeah.
know, I don't...
You know, I don't. You know, I don't. fuck on the
don't
first
ever
date.
do this.
Right.
but,
Okay.
Like,
sure. Okay. Right.
yeah.
I've been told that before too.
Numerous times.
Right.
probably.
Exactly. But like, I've also been told, like, hey, this isn't happening,
Yeah.
and it's
there
like,
you go.
yeah, and I'm like, oh, I mean, that sucks. Okay.
Your Uber's outside. This isn't happening. I called your
Yeah.
Uber.
Like I think that like you know, I think that mixed signals usually ends up being a green light.
Usually, yes.
Usually. And like and if it doesn't, like you're going to find out pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think that
You know?
Okay, so it's such a touchy subject. It really is. But it's a good subject for us to talk about because we have experience. I mean, aside from the fact that I'm a virgin, I can speak on it though, kind of.
Right,
You know what I mean?
You've seen sex happen.
I've seen it happen like
Yeah,
on videos and
I've
stuff.
I've
so
heard
like,
about it happening.
So I feel like I've experienced it kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I'd like to think maybe one day it'll happen for me.
I'm hoping, dude. I'm hoping. But yeah, no, that makes total sense. Like, girls, sometimes they'll play hard to get. And we kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like, as men, we don't really want it to be... Do you really want it to be easy, Bradley? Speak from your heart.
Yeah.
You do.
I mean, a little chase is fun.
Yeah,
But like
exactly.
a little chase is fun.
Yes.
Like that when we start getting into mixed signals, that's not fun. That's fucking stressful because then it's like you never know if what you think you're doing is okay. You don't know if that's in their mind crossing a line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like we know, though.
Yeah.
I feel like my whole life I've known, like, okay, this is not what she wants. Like, I feel like I can read people, but there are people
I'm
who
gonna get really honest about
Come on,
something.
come
and
on
it's
with
like
it.
Something I wrote on my 4th.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So like I was in a situation with this girl a couple years ago, and like all the signals were there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, like what happened from the time that it seemed like everything was okay to like full undress. You know what I mean? But like there was a moment when she like snapped out of it and like freaked out. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm the whole time like a deer in headlights. Like, what? Like, I mean, put her clothes back on real quick, ran out, called me an asshole, delete my number, all this different shit. And
It's heavy.
I have thought about I've thought about that
heavy.
a lot for a long time, and I try and play the tape back, and like I've never in my life been accused of like acting inappropriately, and I stand by that. But like I'm like, I wonder where the signals got crossed in that situation. Like if it was something on her part that, you know, I misread. I don't know. And that's one of those things where at the end of the day, like it's not up to me. You know what I mean? Like that's something that, if they feel like something is inappropriate, like at the end of the day, like just to put it plainly, like they're letting me fuck.
Here's my thing. If you're that much of a psycho, go be a fucking nun. Go be a nun and take a vow of celibacy and don't ever talk to another man again. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
But you got to think about it too. Like she could have had trauma that caused her to act like that.
Absolutely.
in her life.
Right, exactly. And like I said, going back to it, it's not my place. It's not my place to say what is like. It's not my
It's
place.
the woman's place.
To question whether or not she thinks something is inappropriate or not. If she thinks it's inappropriate, that's the end of the story. And I subscribe to that.
Yeah, for sure. But if
Yeah.
you're gonna act like a psycho, get some help.
Yeah,
Get some help,
even
because
then, it's not my place to say if you need help. Like I trust me, I was like, what's really going on here? And like I was in shock for a couple hours. And I tried to call her and be like, dude, I don't know what happened, but like if you think that I crossed a line, I genuinely didn't mean to. Like I don't even know what line I could have crossed. You know, especially considering this wasn't like a first, like we had already previously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I didn't think that there was any line for me to cross. Like it's not like it was like a first date and like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I think once you
confusing.
Like once you consensually have sex with somebody, it's kind of like, I mean, it's pretty much a green light until there's a red light.
There is an expectation that it's going to be okay.
Yeah, because it's happened before.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially if you weren't like hammered drunk when it
Right.
happened. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
oh, I don't remember.
No, right, exactly. Like we had talked about it all night.
That's another thing. It's like, and this is getting in the weeds because we're both men. You know, it'd be good for us to have a woman on the podcast to talk with us about it.
I invited Kim Gaskins to come.
Oh, KG, Kevin Garnett.
Shout out to KG, bailing again.
Bailing again. Oh, fucking Baylor. Oh, hey, Baylor. But yeah, no, like the whole drinking shit, like being drunk when you hook up, it's like you're still responsible.
Yeah.
On both parties.
Yeah, for sure.
And to me, like a guy who like hooks up with a girl who's drunk and they're not drunk, that's kind of weird a little bit, kind of. Which we've probably both done that at some point.
Yes.
But it's just like still kind of weird.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
Like if a
I don't
girl's
drink.
drunk, it depends on how drunk a girl is.
Right.
Like if they're still coherent and you're like, hey, are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah, of course.
You know, you can talk to a girl who's been drinking like that. You're like, hey,
Yeah,
hey,
of course.
Hey, look at me. Look at my eyes. Hey,
Yeah.
look at my eyes with your dead shark eyes. Hey, look at me.
Exactly.
Hey, you sure you want to do this?
Exactly.
And if she says yeah, I mean,
Green light.
that's a green light.
That's a green light.
I mean, it's just such an interesting topic, though, dude.
Yeah.
It
It's
really
like
is.
sketchy.
It's so sketchy. Like, I think it's like a... God damn it. It's just so weird to think about, like, all the different interactions you've had with
It's like,
people
yeah.
and, like, the sexual, like, experiences with others. It's kind of like all of them are a little different, kind of.
Yeah.
You know? I think, like, the first time you have sex with somebody is always kind of weird.
Yeah.
Isn't
Bro,
it?
let
Isn't
me
it
tell
always
you-
kind of weird?
I don't know if I've ever told you this story. This was fucked up. Not on my part, I don't think, but like I was made to feel like it was fucked up. So like this was like fucking at least 10, 15 years ago. I was working at a restaurant and I was hooking up with this girl. And we were hooking up for a while on the regular, and then we like stopped hooking up, and then we like reconnected and saw each other at the bar one night. And we're hanging out, and I got fucking TGI Fridays, man. I got fucking blackout
Roasted.
blackout drunk. and we were hanging out with. It was me, this girl, her friend, and their gay friend.
Mm-hmm.
And
Dude, gay.
Yeah.
Gay dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
so I'm drunk at TGI Fridays, and I black out.
Hey, let's go get kicked out of a
Bro,
TGI
yeah.
Ruby Tuesdays.
Yeah, so I'm drunk at TGI Fridays. I black out. We end up back at the friend's apartment, and we're drinking there, and I black out. And I wake up in bed next to who I thought was the girl
Yeah.
that I've been hooking up with.
Yeah.
And I start going down on her. And then she fucking popped up. What the fuck are you doing? And I look up. I go, huh?
He makes a noise like, huh?
What? And I like pop out of bed. I don't know what the
It's
fuck
the
is
gay
going
friend.
on. No,
No,
it
I'm
was
just kidding.
They said it was the other friend. It was and I'm like, why the fuck am I in bed with you then?
No, why is she in bed with you? Because you were the one blacked out.
That's what
you
I'm
got
saying.
raped.
That's what
you
I'm
got
saying.
raped,
That's
dude.
what I'm saying. And bro, and they made me feel like I was like raping that girl.
You
and
got
they
raped,
fucking-
but you were the one that got raped.
I mean, I don't know.
That's fucked
I
up,
don't
dude.
know.
That is fucked up that you got
Yeah.
raped and you were made to think that you were the raper.
It was the craziest experience because, again, deer in headlights. I'm like, what is going on right now? Yeah.
My man went down and said, huh?
Like,
Dude, that is crazy.
there was I legit thought that I was waking up next to the girl. And for all I know, we were both, I mean, I was blacked out. For all I know that we had just fucked and I passed out.
Yeah.
Because why else am I in bed with this girl?
Yeah.
Like, why am I in bed? Why am I in bed with the girl's friend? Like, why wouldn't
Like,
I be in
where's
bed
the girl?
Right, exactly.
Where's she at?
Right. And they're like, you got to go. And I was like, oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, I'm gone.
I got to go.
Uber's on the way.
Yeah, no, bro, this was years before Uber. I walked home.
My tennis shoes are on, baby.
Bro, I've never gotten dressed so quick in my life.
Oh, God. See, there's some weird shit that happens, like, with sexual encounters,
Yeah,
ain't
for
it?
real. When shit goes
Think
south,
about a girl, though. Like, think how weird it gets for a girl because,
Oh, I
like,
can only imagine,
yeah,
yeah.
because it gets weird for us as men, but, like, we can pretty much control a situation if need
See,
be.
I feel like it's the opposite. Like, I feel like it gets weird for us because there's a lot of gray area as to what's okay and what's not okay. And that goes back to the maybe sometimes no doesn't always mean no initially.
Yeah.
thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of, that's a minefield of, like, what's okay and what's not okay.
It really is, dude. It is a fucking minefield out
Yeah.
there, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I try to just use the best judgment I can. And I just try to make sure that I'm not inappropriate with anyone and hope for the best.
Yeah, it's almost, but you're taking a risk.
I mean, you are, yeah. I mean, especially with today's culture where, you know, where, like, accusations can be made that aren't always, like, based in reality.
Yeah.
And that's, I'm not saying that happens a lot, but I'm saying it happens enough.
It has happened.
It does happen.
It has happened,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it does happen.
And I don't ever want to take away from the validity of, like, actual, you know,
Sexual
victims.
misconduct. Yeah.
Victims.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to take away from their validity because they deserve to be heard.
For sure.
But it happens.
God, it's so weird, dude.
Look, check this out, right? My homeboy from back home, he was on a sexual predator registry because he was at a party. Check this out. He was at a party one night. He hooked up with this girl. And a couple days later, she had to go to the doctors. Turns out they had sex and she still had a tampon in or something.
She had toxic shock.
Whatever it was.
That's called toxic shock syndrome, son.
And she told her father that he raped her. She was underage. He didn't fucking know. She told her father that, like, it was a big deal back home. And, like, now
my
he's...
God.
And, like, all he did was hook up with a girl at a party.
Consensually.
Absolutely. I've known this dude my
Wow.
whole life. He he would never.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So if the tampon wouldn't
And that's
have
the
been there.
shit. Like, yeah, like
Think how
she was just
incoherent she had to be to fucking.
she was too scared to admit to her father that she fucked a guy at a party.
Hey, if you're on your period, you need to say something anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you need to look.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you?
I mean, yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, there's blood coming out of there. We need to know. We need to know, ladies. What you got to do, pee? You got to pee? Look, ladies, if you are on your period. All right, I'm going solo for a second, boys. Oh, look, my man jumped the tripwire, dude. Dude, you're locked in here, bro. I got this thing on lockdown. Oh, never mind. I feel like you need to know if you're on your period, ladies, you got to tell us. I mean, most guys, I mean, we need to know if there's blood down there, okay? I mean, dude, toxic shock syndrome is a real thing, and we need to know. That's absolutely crazy. You forgot you had a tampon in there? That's absolutely insane. And you got to remember, like, when you make an accusation like that, it could affect somebody for the rest of their lives. And if they did do something fucked up, then they deserve it to affect them for the rest of their lives. I mean, that is just crazy, dude. That shit gets real in the weeds when you're trying to read people and try to figure out what they think. I think communication is like a huge part of like everyday. We're getting so bad at communication with this social media shit. It's just like handicapping like personal face-to-face relationships. Like you go out to a restaurant, every person at the table sitting there on their phone, and like there's actual human beings sitting right in front of them, but their face is glued to the cell phone. And I think it's just, I mean, you have to remember, like, interaction with people takes practice. It takes practice. We talking about practice. Practice? It takes practice interacting with people to get good at conversations. Oh, the tripwire got you that time, son. I think social media and everything has handicapped us with our interactions with people, like face to face. But the one thing about social media is if you say like, hey, can I slap you in the face while we have sex? And the woman says, yeah, it's in print, black and white. That's the one good thing about social media. It's like, hey, judge, look what she said. She said we could.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? Some girls like to be slapped in the face while you have sex with them. You ever had one like that?
Yeah.
That wanted you to just fucking whoosh.
Oh, yeah.
Did you do it?
Yeah, of course
absolutely. Absolutely. I knew I liked you, son.
Absolutely.
I knew I liked you.
Yeah.
I like it when it gets a little violent, a little rough.
Yeah.
I'm trying to ease into this without sounding too much like a freak.
Yeah, when I like the first time I got choked, and I said, "Fucking slap."
Candace Roberts said you were just checking your phone for sure.
Was I?
She said.
No, I was. I am now.
He said no, you weren't. No, he wasn't. So you got choked and you fought back.
Yeah, I defended myself.
You defended the neck, bro.
Yeah, right. Don't come for my neck.
I mean, if you want to choke me, I'll tell you when to stop. Don't worry, I'll grab your arm and smack it away.
That's what I did. That's
kind of what they want. They want you to kind of wrestle with them a little bit sometimes. Those girls like that.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think makes a person like that? Like, especially a woman, like violent a little bit.
Where's the?
Let me get in this shot.
Like, what's the root? Like, why they?
I'm just wondering, like, why is that?
I think I don't know. I mean, I think.
I'm not complaining.
Sometimes the pain heightens the enjoyment, I guess.
Oh, for sure.
Experience.
I agree 100%.
It's not really what I'm about, but
inflicting the pain heightens the experience sometimes too. Being the pain inflictor.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, for me.
You know,
a little bit.
I mean, well, for me too. I mean, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I think it's like it's a special breed.
For sure. And I mean, look, at the end of the day,
we're two of a kind.
At the end of the day, I'm pretty vanilla with my tastes. I just like to do what I do. I just like to do it well.
Yeah, we're doing it, doing it well.
Doing it well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love how we got into the dark hour of the podcast an hour and a half early. Yo, the darkness.
Took us a while to get there last time.
Dude, the darkness. Well, it's
Yeah.
just me and you right now.
That's true.
So we can kind of just do whatever we want. Yeah, I think that the whole, like, yeah, I like the roughness. I'm more of a, like, inflict pain a little bit type of guy. But I have to be super comfortable with the person, though, because, like, I don't want to feel like I'm crossing your...
Right.
That's why I'm like, hey, can I slap the shit out of you?
Right.
Do you care? Does
Right.
your mama care? Huh? Because she gonna feel it when I smack you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I think shit like that, you got to get permission, bro, because that's domestic violence, bro.
Yeah, you do.
But when you're in there, that's not really domestic violence.
No, that's like
you're in there.
heat of the moment type shit.
Yeah, women like that.
Yeah,
Most women.
most.
Some women. Is
Nowadays,
it some or most?
Nowadays, it's most.
That's what I was
think,
thinking. I
yeah.
mean, most of mine encounters were a wee bit violent.
Yeah, I mean,
Just a wee bit
little,
violent.
like not, yeah, not
They're
running
calling
the
us
middle.
crazy on there.
Oh, I know.
I like it. I
mean, the truth hurts.
Yeah, and to me, dude, like, if you're not a little bit wild in
wall?
the sack,
Yeah,
it's not that
it
interesting.
ends up being real clinical.
real clinical, and we ain't about that. I'm not about that.
I'm not.
I'm about for some crazy shit to go down, but not too crazy. Like,
Yeah.
hey, why are all my clothes off? What the fuck are you doing? Nothing like that.
Right, so that's
fuck out of here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fuck out of here with that
Yeah.
shit. No go. That's a
Yeah.
no go. But see, to me, like, all right, there's some sick fucks out there that want to do shit that people don't like, but to me, it's like I want to do things that you like.
Yeah,
Is if I know you like it, I like it more,
exactly.
and that makes me like it.
Yeah, because I want you to enjoy yourself.
Like, I want to see. I don't understand the guys who are like, I'm just trying to get my nut.
Yeah,
I don't get
that's
it.
Whack.
That to me
That's
ain't.
whack. Yeah.
That's like not the point. I mean,
No.
it's part of the point.
Yeah, I mean, it's half the point.
It's half the point, and the other half the point is for her to get hers.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's
practice makes perfect.
practice does make, and we talking about practice,
I'm talking about,
dude.
rigorous practice.
And we got into this because of Kobe, is what we were
Wow.
talking. We got into our
Yeah.
sexual conduct.
Rest in peace. That's a Mamba mentality.
All right, dude. That's a Mamba mentality,
Yeah.
dude. Kinda,
Sort of.
not really,
I mean, maybe.
dude.
You know?
So Ari,
Hey, Kobe believed in doing something really well.
yeah.
Complete focus.
They didn't call him the Black Mamba just because of his actions on the court.
No, he made that name up. He gave himself
He's talking
the
about his
nickname.
penis.
Maybe. Probably.
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 He called his penis the Black
I
Mamba.
mean, good for him.
Yeah.
Happy for you.
I'm so glad that you talked about Kobe with me. I didn't know if you would. I didn't know
Yeah,
how
I don't give a fuck.
emotionally
Look, at the end of the day,
connected.
look,
I didn't know the guy.
Check this out. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. It was fucking sad. It was sad because he was only 41, and it was sad because like he had like 3 other daughters, and he died with his daughter. Like that is the extent of me caring about Kobe dying.
Yeah. Well, it's sad when people die.
It's
period.
sad when people die. Yeah, but I mean they just had a baby.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Like I feel more sad for his wife Vanessa.
Oh, for
and
sure.
and the daughters that are still alive. I mean, that's what. If you want to even say any of it affected me, that's what would have affected.
Of course.
You know,
like any
yeah.
person with a heart
Yeah.
is going to feel the same way.
Except Ari Shafir.
Which he probably really does feel the same way. He's just making jokes.
Yeah. And like, if you're smart enough to point that out, then why the fuck do you care?
Wait, what do you mean?
You know what I mean? Like if someone sees the Ari Shafir joke and is clever enough to say, well, he's just saying that for shock value, then fucking let the man live. But Ari Shafir has been canceled.
Dude, Ari's done a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah, but like, I think this is the one that got him.
That's so ridiculous.
I mean, but you can see it. Like, you could see why. You know what I mean? Like, if it was Anthony Bourdain, like, Bourdain was beloved. But this is a whole different, you know.
Why do we put people above other people?
I don't know. I mean,
Why are we, not you, but like,
Yeah.
why do we put Kobe Bryant above the other 8 people that died on the plane? Because at first you didn't see anything about that. All you saw was Kobe, Kobe, Kobe. Then you hear Kobe's daughter. Like they're two more important people.
So I heard it initially a report. First it was Kobe, and then it was Kobe and his family, like all his daughters.
Oh God.
And I was like, wow, that's fucking really sad.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but then it just was the daughter Gianna, and that's fucking sad.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying the other 8 people on there, why does Kobe matter more? And why can we make jokes about Anthony Bourdain, but we can't make jokes about Kobe Bryant?
Well, I think that when you say why does it matter, I just think that because of like his
why does he matter more?
Oh, because he's a celebrity.
Who cares?
Because he
that.
People that idolize Kobe Bryant.
But
for
fuck
one.
that, dude.
I mean, yeah.
Why are we like that? As people, why do we put other people above? You know what I mean? Why is that? Why are certain people more important?
It's the same. It's almost like a religious thing.
It really is.
Yeah, it is. It's like like the ancient Egypts. Like, why do they worship pharaohs?
It's like we have to have something
exactly,
important.
Exactly. Humans need something to revere.
Yeah. How weird is that?
I mean, yeah.
It's odd, right?
Yeah,
it's a hunger for something greater than yourself.
Yeah, like a hunger for us to give attention and reverence to someone else.
My homegirl said they crashed 20 minutes from her work in Cali.
That's crazy. Did you see the video?
Nah, dude, but dude, it was a 1991 helicopter.
Yeah.
Owned
you want to know the most fucked up part about it? Was Kobe specifically lived outside of L.A., so he didn't get like trapped in like the LA lifestyle. And he specifically took that helicopter privately so he didn't have to deal with traffic, so he could have more time with his family.
Which is totally understandable.
And that's what killed him.
Damn.
The fucking private helicopter.
But if you think about LA and the traffic and shit, like,
I mean, yeah, traffic.
it's hours and hours to go 10 miles.
That's what they say. I mean, I've never been.
I've never been, but we can take their word for it that it's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen pictures.
I mean, I would have a helicopter if I lived there and I was rich.
I mean, I'd have a newer one than a 91.
Why didn't Kobe have a newer helicopter?
Why didn't he have a 05?
He should have. He should have had a 2020.
He should have had
a 2020 bro. He should have had a brand.
But
I don't think it did. It have anything to do with the actual helicopter though, or did the guy just crash the shit?
No, it caught fire.
The helicopter caught fire. So that sucks because they all knew they were going down. So they were probably just super fearful.
For sure.
You don't remember Payne Stewart?
Yeah, the golfer.
Yeah.
Airplane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how that happened?
How?
I watched it the other day because I was like thinking who else had died. Like Leonard Skinner died in a plane crash. The lead singer and some of the band, they died in a plane.
Half the band, yeah.
Yeah. So, but Payne Stewart, the compression in the cabin of the airplane, like there's
the cabin decompressed.
The cabin decompressed and it froze and all the oxygen got sucked out.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
They went hundreds of miles off course and fucking military jets were following the plane.
No shit.
So they had a military jet come in over top of the plane and look into the cabin and it was frozen over.
No shit.
So the guy knew that the decompression chamber or whatever,
they had to be dead.
it was all like, it's just crazy. Like I didn't even think about that actually going into I didn't think about that. Like the air's so thin up there, you have to have some sort of like seal.
And it's cold, and they're flying fast. You gotta, you know what I mean?
It was a Learjet that he was in, but it was a Learjet. Yeah, yeah. That shit's crazy, man. I think you can. Fuck, dude. Death doesn't discriminate.
Definitely
at
not.
all.
Definitely not. And that's another reason why Kobe was specifically so sad. He was only 41 years old.
That sucks, dude.
He entered the NBA at like 17 years old, right out of high school. Played for 20 years. 5 championships.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
That's
dude.
what I'm saying.
That's crazy. Well, let's wrap it up. You want to wrap it up?
I mean,
because my camera's flashing at me.
Yeah,
I just don't feel like fucking with it.
Yeah.
It was a good podcast.
Man,
it always is.
It always is. Yeah,
I could definitely. I just feel like I can always talk to you, dude.
About anything.
I respect you, dude.
I respect you.
You got respect.
Put it on my name.
I put respect on your name, bro. Always.
As you should.
As you do for me.
As I do.
And I
always.
appreciate that.
I love you.
Hey, me and Bradley's going to start our own podcast, probably,
Yeah.
most likely, maybe,
Coming
kind of.
soon. Really
Yeah.
soon. Really soon.
Facebook Live, everybody, thank you for interacting. All the listeners of the Hunt for Greatness podcast, we appreciate you. Get on our YouTube, subscribe. We might have a new podcast coming soon.
Coming very soon.
We got episode 100 coming
1 week.
in 1 week from today.
Yeah.
It'll be an interactive podcast. We'll have 4 people on. Hopefully, we'll have it hooked up to the TV. We'll be able to interact with people.
Yeah.
We're going to bust off some confetti bombs in this piece, boy.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
going to be hearing about this one. This episode, we're going to. I'm going to be hearing about this one.
Bradley's going to be hearing about this one, and I might too,
I'm gonna
but
be
I
hearing
ain't
about it.
listening.
Yeah.
That's the best thing about it
Yeah.
is we ain't got to listen.
I mean, I got my hater blockers on. So.
Shit.
Always.
Thank you guys for listening to Hunt for Greatness podcast.
Appreciate you.
We out, boy.
Good. 'Cause I got to pee again.